Hello and welcome to our roundup of the top 5 studio monitors you can buy in the world today. This is our pick of budget and pro studio monitor speakers for music production. If you've spent any time making your own music, you know you need decent studio monitors. You've spent hours working on a track in your home studio or bedroom, and after meticulously tweaking the mix, you're pretty happy with how it sounds. But then you listen to it somewhere else, and you make studio on your phone, in the car, or even over club PA speakers, and the mix sounds nothing like it did in your own room. Sound familiar? If so, your studio monitoring setup might not be up to scratch. Monitor speakers vary immensely in terms of price, performance, and design, so it's hard to pick out one set to call the best. What we can do is guide you with a few models we've tested which performed above where you'd expect for the price. So without further ado, here's our roundup of the top 5 studio monitors you can buy today. And kicking things off in no particular order, we have the KRK Rocket RP7 G4. If you've ever stepped foot inside the studio domain of an electronic music producer, the chances are you're familiar with the famous yellow speaker cones of KRK. The Rocket series, now in its 4th generation, is the Gibson-owned brand's affordable near-field range and has a selection of neat features which make it worthy of note. For starters, the G4 range is among the first monitor series at this price bracket to include a graphic EQ function on the speaker itself. Inbuilt digital signal processing offers a suite of tools, including a room analyzer, to ensure the speaker's output is compensating for the space that you're mixing in. These are some of the best studio monitors for smaller studios and ideal for anything bass heavy. Next up we have the Focal Shape 65. Available in 40, 50 and 65 flavours, the latter of which we're looking at here, the shapes from Focal now sit between their budget-friendly Alpha series and the Solo 6BE, another 6.5-inch two-way monitor in terms of price. Aesthetically, the shapes are an interesting departure from Focal's other designs. The main speaker cabinet is black-painted MDF with a luxurious walnut veneer, appearing less studio spaceship and more high connoisseur. In fact, they'd look just as at home in a domestic cinema setup as in a production environment. Interestingly, the shapes are non-ported, with dual 6.5-inch passive radiators, one on each side of the monitor. Head Audio Type 20. As a newcomer to the studio monitor marketplace, the Berlin-based Head Audio is quickly gathering a buzz. The Type 20s have a sleek, futuristic, somewhat dinky look, but their cute size is no way indicative of their sound. With a frequency response of 32Hz to 50 kHz, their front-ported 3-way design kicks out a sumptuous full-range presentation that completely blew us away. These are quite possibly the best studio monitors out there right now. Genelec 8010A. At the smallest end of the Genelec 8000 bi-amplified monitor series is the 8010A. Though relatively light, the 8010As are solid thanks to the die-cast aluminium closure, with metal driver grills to prevent damage in transit. Portability is key here, with power and output sockets neatly tucked in at the rear. They come with tiltable isopod rubber stands attached, simultaneously taking care of axis angle and transmission reduction. They feature standard 8000 series mounting sockets for a variety of options, from truss hanging to floor stands. These are rear ported enclosures, and just beneath the port is a recess housing 5 dip switches, which help you contour the frequency response. IK Multimedia iloud MTM. IK's latest addition to its growing monitor range, the iloud MTMs are crammed with tech that belies their relatively low price point. The MTM bit refers to the Doppelito configuration, which in this case places a 1-inch tweeter in between two 3.5-inch mid-range woofers with a bass reflex port around the back. Everything is DSP controlled, and they can be calibrated to suit your room courtesy of IK's proprietary ARC calibration system, which is built right into the speakers, and the measurement mic comes bundled as part of the package. The MTMs are clinical and brutally honest, and take imaging to a level that we'd expect to hear from monitors costing 3 times as much. Subtle mid-high details that previously went unnoticed become perfectly audible, making corrective targeting of individual elements within the mix almost supernaturally easy. Low-end solidity and control are remarkable for a speaker of this size too, and they never really seem to get fatiguing. For those with limited desk space or seeking a surgical second pair to their main fun monitors, the iloud MTM really is a truly incredible solution. So thank you for watching. We've got all the links below. If you're watching this outside of musicradar.com, you will find the link back to the buyer's guide, which will have all the best prices for you to explore. If you're in the buyer's guide right now, it's all below. You can check out even more. We're sure that not everyone's going to agree with some of the choices we made in our top 5 here, but as you'll see, there are more below, so do check them out. And we'll see you soon for more buying advice and general gear talk, reviews and tutorials, all that sort of stuff. So for now, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.